I love it. Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 1 of Mobile Suit PodQuuuuuuuX. My name's Gavin, and I'm here with.
I'm Dan.
We're here. Thanks, Dan. We're here
No
to
worries.
talk about everything Gundam and Gumpler related because we've got nothing better to do with our evenings, apparently.
Nope. Both lovers of the hobby and the anime, so yeah, we've thought we'd make a podcast and chat about it.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't watching YouTube videos of Cliff's Notes compressing of everything UC related and just trying to refresh my memory and all of this morning.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
terrible for it as well. Yeah, my one of my worst hobbies actually is my worst habits is I'll watch an anime and then like a month later you ask me a question about that anime and I forgot everything about it, and I'll only
Yeah.
remember these key moments of like action or something, and I'm just like forgot.
I'm exactly the same. I do this thing where it started with Attack on Titan, where my partner got me. She had only watched like the first 3 episodes of Attack on Titan, and then said to me randomly, "Oh, we should watch this because I want to finish it and I think you'll like it." And it got to the point where I was up at 4 a.m. watching it as the episodes were coming out, so that I could,
Oh
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
just lived and breathed it. It consumed me. Everything was Attack on Titan.
yeah. I love Attack
And
on Titan as well. It's brilliant.
well, if you asked me something about it now, I would go. So it's. I
Yeah.
get you. I'm doing it with Dan to Dan at the moment, where I'm getting so far ahead, and then if you ask me something, a character's name, it will take me 10 minutes to realize who you're talking about, even though
Yeah.
I'm just living
I'm
and breathing it.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. It's a weird thing. It's just yeah, it's probably all the brain rot we consume as well. Probably all that, all the information about other stuff. Just you forget, key memory things of animes that you've enjoyed. There's so many you could ask me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I love that anime. Then I can't tell you anything about it though.
Well, to be fair, with the Gundam, there's like 700 different timelines and universes, and it's
Yep,
almost. I mean, it's coming up to 50 years old now,
50
so
years.
there's
Yeah, 50
a
years.
lot
Yeah.
of yeah, there's a lot to consume. So I don't know that there'll be anyone that has. I mean, there probably are people that have seen all of it. I definitely haven't. There's a lot that I've
No.
not watched, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. There's key series as I've watched. I've watched pretty much a lot of the UC timeline. But there's other ones like Double O and that. I couldn't lock into it. It just wasn't for me. And I think that's okay. Like you don't have to enjoy every bit of the media that comes out. But I watched a lot of it. Couldn't answer any questions about it right now. I have to rewatch a lot of them. So yeah.
mm,
So, yeah. Would you like to go first on the get to know section? Obviously, when this podcast gets going, we're gonna have guests. That's our plan in the future, right? But
mhm.
for now, we're gonna tell a little bit about each other, and I'll read them out, and you can answer. Okay, so people get to know
Okay, yeah, go for
us
it, go for
as
it.
hosts. I think that's a
I'm
that's a
ready.
pretty good idea. People. So, favorite mobile suit.
My favorite mobile suit.
Notice how I said mobile suit and not Gundam as well.
Yeah, yeah, I did notice that. 10 minutes of silence while I think about what my favorite mobile suit is now. Um, I think it changes, because I
Yeah.
instinctively, okay, that's not a cut and dry question. I think the way that I think of it is, what suit would I want for myself? Like, if I could have any suit made into reality, what suit would it
Yeah.
be? It would probably be Gramps. It would be the RX 782.
Yeah. I don't blame you. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I think it's the proportions are pretty much perfect. I think
Yeah.
for me, maybe that, but then I really like the Wing Zero, the Endless Waltz Wing
Yes,
Zero.
it's so good.
It
Yes.
it doesn't make any sense for a Gundam to have wings,
No,
but it
totally
is a
not.
really cool. Like my
Just
secret
an
shame
aura
is
fab,
that
isn't it?
right, yeah. My secret shame is that I built that suit, or that I built the old MG of that before I had seen any, like, consumed any Gundam media, because I was just
Yeah,
like, that's like, it's
looks
iconic, it's
cool.
the coolest thing in the world. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
coolest thing in the world. And then as I learned more and more about it, and then Yeah, I think that the new Gundam is really cool as well.
Yes,
I
yeah,
don't
I see
know
the new Gundam.
specifically what it is. I know I don't like its like skirt that it has, the kind of
Yeah,
skirt flaps. I don't like that. But
it's kind of just feels like an 80s take on Gramps. That's what I've always found that new look
yeah,
is to
that's a
me.
really good point. Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I've always looked at it. So you
yeah.
would you say that your number one favorite of all time is Gramps?
I yes, but I wish it. Although the Zeta is really cool. Okay,
The Zeta
okay.
is cool, yeah.
I think the best answer I'm going to be able to give you is it's generally the older kits that I lean towards.
Same,
The
yeah.
newer kits, like the narrative, is cool. I think it's a bit
Yeah.
forgettable. I think it's
Oh
not
yeah,
iconic,
totally, yeah.
right? It's a really cool kit, a really cool suit,
It's
but
just it's skinny unicorn at the end of the day. That's all it is,
yeah,
right?
it doesn't unicorn iconic. It had the whole like all of this stuff and
Yeah.
narrative, like the I don't know how it's the one in Hathaway, G G G.
Yeah, yes, the G's, yeah, yeah. Is
Eh.
there Dorito? A lot of people call it
Yeah, yeah,
Dorito.
there you go. The Dorito Gundam. Not a huge fan of it. I really want to
No,
like it, but yeah,
it's
it
a bit
tends
too
to
much
be
going on, isn't it?
absolutely. That's exactly what it is. It's
That's
too
my
much.
personal opinion of it. Yeah, it's a bit. There's a bit. I understand it's a mobile armor more than a Gundam. You know, it's got all the
Mm,
extra bits
mhm.
on it, but it's just a little bit too busy, in my opinion.
I think there needs to be a
Yeah,
fine balance between that kind of like sort of exaggerated fiction of a suit combined
yeah,
with what is practical. And to be honest, I think the Zaku's do it perfectly
damn right,
in
you
that
know it.
they're kind of chunky and they've
Yeah,
got the pipes and like, they're a bit more impractical looking. But then I'm like, well, that kind of
yeah,
makes more sense. Whereas the Gundam, it's a bit too smooth, a bit too sleek, a
yeah,
bit too sleek. So I don't know.
yeah. I agree. Yeah. So, what would you say your favorite series is then? Of all the series out there, doesn't have to be UC. There's anything you want.
Mm,
Could be manga.
I I really like the original, um, Mobile Suit Gundam.
Yeah,
Um, I mean, we've talked about this before. I'm a UC guy as well. I just can't seem
yeah,
to get on with anything else. But my favorite, I really liked G-Quacks. I really like.
yes.
I was all in on the hype when it came out. I liked the suits. At no point was I like these suits aren't. A lot of people said, "Oh, the suits don't look like Gundams," but
The whole
they
point of it
fit.
wasn't though.
Well, yeah, exactly. It made it to me. It made a lot more sense that the suits were
Yeah,
almost exaggerated to look at, and I really liked that. I think,
yeah. They were
and
almost like sports car designs to some of them.
yeah, yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
I found. Yeah, they look
No, I
really
think
cool
they
though.
did a really good job. I really like Witch from Mercury. I think I've rewatched that the most because I like the character arcs in that one. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think the
Mm.
Aerial is a really good looking kit as well.
It's one of those things where I forget about it, go back to it, and I think I just hold the high grade. I'll just hold it and
Mm,
look at it and kind of just appreciate something new about it every single time.
yeah, I actually haven't built it. I haven't built it. I haven't built anything from Witcher Mercury.
Oh, you've got to build. Everyone has to build the Caliban.
Well, a lot of people say that that is one of, if not the best high grade ever made, and I know I need to get around to it, but I've never got around to it, and I really enjoyed Witch from Mercury as well. I really enjoyed it as a series,
Yeah,
but I need to get on it. I need to get on it really bad. I'm just slow at building. That's my problem. I'm a really slow builder, so I will one day. I will go out and buy one day though. I promise.
there you go.
Yeah. What would you say your favorite Gumper grade is? Now that's a hard one, I think.
I can tell you it's not real grade. I've never built a real grade that has not just sort of evaporated as soon as I turn it into or try and put it into a pose.
Yeah,
I find that high grade I'm never satisfied with because they're over in a couple of nights and then
yeah,
they always they just I think they look too much like toys And I
Yeah, I
think that
agree with you. Yeah,
the
they
more
lose a
you
lot of
get in,
detail on a high grade. Yeah,
exactly. And I think the more that you get into the hobby, the more you look for them to be less like toys and more like, statues and things. Um,
yeah,
Probably master grade, I guess. I've never
yeah.
built, I've never built a master grade and gone, oh, that was a waste. Or every single one
No,
I've
yeah.
gone, I've enjoyed that, and I have them all in poses, and even
You enjoy
the
your cars, though, don't you, as well?
sorry.
You enjoy your cars as well, don't you?
I do. I made a point last year of getting all of the, apart from the double Zeta and the
Yeah,
Victory 2, I got all of the Vercars. So I went from old Gramps, Zeta, New, Unicorn, Narrative, I think were the ones that I got, because I wanted all that kind of
yeah.
like mainline suits.
The UC the car UC line.
Pretty much, yeah. And I was gonna
Yeah.
get the double Zeta, but I didn't really get on with the anime, so it felt a bit like a cop out
No,
to just to get that one. Well,
and I like the full armor version of that. It looks really good.
with a big cannon.
Yeah, I'd like that one day. To be honest, I'd like to
Yeah.
grab that one day. I
You
think it's a
stick
really
big
cool thing.
cannon on anything and we'll pick it up, right?
Yeah,
That's
just
all
looks
it
cool, right? Yeah,
takes.
yeah. It's a selling point, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
So I will do mine now. Um, Favorite mobile suit. You see, a lot of people are going to assume I'm just going to say a Zaku, right? Like, just yeah, it's a Zaku. Yeah.
Zaku 2.
Yeah, it's not. Like, it's the Zaku 2 at the FZ version. You know so if have you ever watched what's it called now? I've totally forgotten. Stardust Memory.
Yep.
So you know the cream Zaku in that?
Hmm.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite mobile suit. It's a really basic, boring answer. I know, right? Like people will go for like these crazy ones, but I really like that Zaku because I like the proportions on it. I feel like it does the proportions so interestingly. Like it's got a really squished down head. It's got like a chunkier body, and its shoulders sit much higher. And I just think it looks really cool. I think it looks really, really aggressive, and it's almost like that mix between like a Hyzak and a Zaku, like that middle ground. And I really like it. I don't know why. It's my answer. Yeah,
I respect that answer. I like that. It's
yeah.
much better than the
Really,
waffle that I
really
gave.
specific though, isn't it? It's a really specific. You know what I mean?
Well, have you you must have built that as a kit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's all right. Yeah, I haven't built the master grade one because I can't get hold of it. Really,
Mm.
really hard to get hold of. But the high grade I have done. Yeah.
Well, I mean, trip coming up.
Yeah, trip coming up. I'm going to Japan in literally 3 days. So yeah,
Pack an extra
I'll be hunting.
suitcase.
I've already planned everything out. I've got air compressed bags for all my clothes to make some more suitcase space, and then I will throw as many kits as I want. I've got a list. I've got a list on my phone of what I'm hunting for, so I don't get overwhelmed in the shops. And I've got it planned out. I'm going with a goal here. Not the whole. I promise. Like a lot of people are saying, like it's the only reason you're going is to buy Gunpla. No, it's not.
Who
Like,
cares? It's your money. What?
yeah, I'm going to see the unicorn as well. So
Yeah, exactly.
that's the
Yeah.
other reason. Yeah. Um, Favorite Gundam series for me. That's a really hard one because there's a lot of them like series from the 80s, UC 80s series that I really enjoy. But I'm gonna have to always go to either I don't know. I love War in the Pocket. I absolutely love War in the Pocket. But Eighth MS Team for me, I think it's a masterpiece. I love that series so much. I love that it's just Gundam Vietnam, right? And I think it's really cool. I like that. I like that. Like none of it is in space except for that little part at the start, and it's just on the ground fighting. I just think it looks really cool. I think the story's really cool with obviously like it's Romeo and Juliet, right? But it's with Gundams. I like it. I think it's cool.
I haven't
But yeah,
seen
have you actually watched
it.
it?
No.
Have you watched it?
No,
Oh,
no,
you are
it's on my
missing out.
list.
It's a masterpiece. It's so good. I think the ground Gundam is a really cool looking Gundam in my opinion. I just think it looks really, really cool. That
Hmm.
bulky, big old square boy. And yeah, I love it, and I can't recommend it enough. If no one's if you haven't seen it, especially you, Gavin, you need to get on it. It's brilliant. You'll really enjoy it. Really really interesting character. Really cool
Is it
setting.
is it a is it a series or is it a
It's a series.
movie?
Yeah. So they did what they did with it is they had a series, and then they did this thing called a Miller Report,
Mhm.
and set at the end of the events where the main character is telling someone about what happened, and it cuts all the best bits out and has them just cut to him telling this thing. But it's not very good like that. Like watch the series. I've watched
Okay.
it so many times as a series, but then every now and then I'll throw Miller Report on just to it's the cut down less interesting version of it, I would say. But yeah, I highly recommend
Okay.
8th MS Team. Yeah,
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, once we're done here, I'll find it and I'll
it's
crack
quite
on.
hard to find now. Quite hard
I'll
to find
find
out.
it.
So if you obviously going on right now in if whoever's watching this, they know there's certain websites that you might be able to find older Gumpler Gundam series are currently getting taken down. So yeah, but you can always buy them as well, I suppose.
Do you know what? Actually, on that note, it's quite hard to. I found it's quite hard to get a lot of old Gundam anime
Oh,
on
it's really
DVD and
difficult.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I even actually now that I think about it, I tried to get I wanted G-Quacks
Hmm.
on Blu-ray because I was like that I want to watch it again, but I don't like giving Amazon money.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I don't
'cause
blame you.
you know, some like, after a certain point, and I couldn't you can't find it.
No,
There's
I did.
discs, but
Have they
they're
actually
not
released it? Have they actually released it on like
the
a for
last.
Blu-ray?
Well, last I checked, they hadn't. There was something out in Japan, but it
Hmm.
isn't. Which, first of all, if even if you can get it in Japan, it doesn't necessarily mean that it will play over here,
Yes.
because of
Yeah.
different region locks and things. And then I
Hmm.
think that it wasn't even that they had released it. It was that they had released almost like a DVD extras.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
really?
it was really odd. And I get that they'll be locked into deals and hosting it on Prime, and well, I get that
Yeah.
that's what it will be, but it is sad because it means that I want to watch it and
Well,
I don't want to
yeah.
give them money. So what choice do I have but to
And streaming
not
services
watch it?
take things down like years to come, and you might not be able to watch it one day. That happens. That's a thing that happens as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Favorite Gunpla grade for me. Now, I love real grades, but I know a lot of people don't like them, but I love real grades. But I love this thing that's happening right now where third party companies are remaking real grades in master grade size. I think that's the best thing that's happened. And I know I shouldn't because it's they're stealing Bandai's thing and just making it bigger, but I love it. I love real grades in general. Like the 2.0 of the Gramps is probably my favorite kit ever made. I think it's an absolute masterpiece, and I've built it 3 times now in this upscaled size, normal size. I absolutely love it. So that would be mine. I yeah. Have you built that kit?
The
Two-
2.0,
Yeah,
that last year or the year before it came out?
yeah. Year before.
Yes, I built the
Yeah.
um it's knocking about somewhere. It's the one that I put you can the posability on it is insane.
Yes, it's
That
very very good. Yeah.
between I mean kind of as an aside point, the that 2.0 Gramps and the HG, well, the G-Quarks
Yes.
kit, the most posable, like the most posable suits that Gunpla that I own. They're
Oh yeah.
so
Yeah.
good, and it's all
They're
in the
brilliant. Yeah.
ankles.
Yeah.
It's all in the
Another
ankles.
one I will say, ever get the chance to build it, Real Great God Gundam is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
I would say it's S tier up there with the 2.0. It's so good.
Okay. Okay.
And
Well,
it's a good looking mobile suit as well,
it's the one with
I will
the
say.
green hand.
Yes, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
gold, like yeah. So gold God has gold and Shining has green. I think that's the one, yeah.
Fake fan.
Very,
I
very
have no
cool.
idea.
Very, very cool. Have you watched G Gundam? It's ridiculous, but you've got to watch it. It's so good.
Well,
It's
I from what I know about it, it's that the Gundams are less like mobile suits and more like like characters that have been picked for fights.
yes, yeah. So it's the martial arts competition, and basically you get wrapped in like a skin tight suit, and the Gundam will mimic any move that you do, and that's all it is.
Oh,
It's just people fighting.
that's pretty cool. That sounds
Yeah,
a little bit like kind of I guess the premise of the Jaegers in Pacific Rim.
yeah, yeah.
In that they kind of
Yeah,
I think that's how it works. It's been a while since I've watched it. Amazing
yeah.
film, by
It's
the way.
a
But
brilliant film. Brilliant film. Second one's not so good, but brilliant.
yeah,
First one is brilliant.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So weekly main topic. Do you want me to go for it first? Do you wanna take it? It's what do you think the best beginner friendly kit is that has ever been made?
Oh, well, I'm not. Oh, that's a really good question because
Yeah.
that I mean, I don't know that I've built enough to really have a good gauge on that. I mean, um, I
I'd
think,
say it has to be a high grade. I think
yeah,
that's a fair.
I definitely would say go for a modern high grade because you're getting high grades aren't too expensive. Consider if you
Yeah.
think of it, the way that I have come to think of it is it's almost relative to like you know how like a video game you should pay. I think it's like £1 an hour or something. People say of the hours you
Yes.
play into it, and I think Gunpla kind of works the same way. And
Yeah.
high grade is kind of you're not breaking the bank.
No,
Uh,
I agree. You can pick up a high grade from between like what 12 pound to like a more fancy upscale of like £30, depending on what. So
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
good gauging point, I think.
It depends where you get it
Yeah.
from, I guess. I paid for the Endymion. I think that's how you say it. I thought I had it here. The G-Quux.
Oh,
I
the
think
yeah,
I think I paid 30 for that,
yeah,
and I think you can get it for about anywhere between 20 and 30 in most. But it depends where you buy it from. I
yeah,
think I would always rather pay a little bit more and give it to a company that isn't enormous. Give
yes,
it to somebody's somebody's dream, somebody's business.
yeah. I
Um,
agree with you there.
and for the sake of £5, £10, like makes a difference maybe.
Yeah.
In answer to your question, I don't know. I think it depends what you want to get from the hobby. If you just want to build the suits and you don't want to do anything else to them, then I
Hmm.
think this is the best suit that I've ever. This is the it's the anime version of the Gramps.
Oh, is
It's
it
an
like
MG.
is it the G4? Is it the 4G? Is that what I'm thinking?
I think it's the MG2.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
yeah.
is. It's the MG2 because the MG3 is the beautiful one that it's the RG1 is MG2.
Yes, I got, yeah,
No,
I've got them
MG3 and
up
that's
here.
MG2. Anyway, MG2 Gramps. It's because it's like I think it's so sturdy as well. Like I'm going to pull his ankle off. Like, oops, and something else came off there. That ankle joint is it's
Mm.
literally it's Achilles heel. But
That's really
everything
good.
else um everything else is so sturdy. And this kit is old as well. And it's like its joints
Yeah,
and like it's not I shouldn't have done that. But yeah, that I think is if you're going to build one and be done with it, that's the one that I would say. But if you're going to you know go to builders cups and things like that, then I would say start with an entry grade, learn to paint it, learn to make mistakes on that one, move up, and
yeah,
then
I
end up
agree. Yeah.
doing your your PGs and your Vercars and things like that. But
Mm. I
yeah,
think me personally, I think the line that's a good. I think value for money. They look good when they're done, and I think they build very well is the Origin series. Me personally, I think they are very, very good. The Gramps of the Origin series is phenomenal, and you get it looks a bit different as well. Obviously, it's got the shoulder cannon. It comes with a lot of extra stuff. It's got a little, little cannon on its shoulder there as well that pops up open. But I think the high grade or the master grade, if you can ever get hold of them, depending, how hard you want to go into this hobby, I think they are brilliant. I think they're so sturdy. They're so good,
Mm.
and value for money is insane with them kits as well.
Yeah, they're available as well. That's something
Yes,
I found
yeah,
that you can
they get
actually you can buy them for
yeah
no trouble.
they get reprinted consistently. I've never seen a time where
Yeah.
they're not in print. It's like Bandai
Mm.
almost know that they're like, yeah, we did a pretty good job with these.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've built the two Zakus from it now.
Mm.
I built Char's and I built the standard, which is the one that you sent me.
Yeah,
The green fella. And yeah, it's something I really like about it. And it took me a while to figure this out when I first started building. Was when they send it, some of the runners have extra parts in,
yes, that's
and
right. Yeah, it's like optional bits for like
exactly, yeah. And with the Origin Zaku, I noticed it. I don't remember. I built a clear color Gramps, but it was so long ago that I can't remember whether without
Mm.
digging the box out. But yeah, with those Zakus, you can pick and choose. And I remember saying to you, it's like I can just make it however I want to make it. And it
Yeah,
took me ages as I thought I'd made mistakes. I thought, oh, hang on, how am I supposed to know? When ultimately it's that it doesn't really matter, you know. And I
yeah,
think that's
exactly.
I
Yeah.
think you're really right with that one actually. I think that's a really good
There's other
point
ones
that
in
you've
that
made.
line. Sorry, there's other ones in that line that have even more options. So like they did P Bandai ones. I was so impressed with it. I bought it again to put the other part, like the other order of parts on it. So I've got like one Zaku now, and I'm gonna have the exact same Zaku with different, different head part because it can have like little bits on there, a V fin on it, a different chest, a different shoulder, and I was that impressed. And I was like, I wanna do it again. I love them that
Yeah.
much. Yeah, you can. It
I
feels like you're really making it your own, right?
Well, yeah, that's exactly it. That's what I really like about the water slide decals as well, because when you find a set that works perfectly with that suit, you can kind
Yeah.
of have creative liberty a little bit. And I find that I did that with or I wanted to do that, sorry, with the Zagok. I got
Yes.
Char's
Yeah.
Zagok. I found it I think it was in Hamleys in London.
Really.
Um, yeah, it was in their basement is so well stocked. Like if you get a
I've heard.
chance,
Yeah.
it's so good. Yeah, it really surprised me. I think I went in and found about three kits that I had just been looking for, and they were just there.
Is there
Um,
a Grab statue there as well?
yes, there is a, like a 6 foot one in there,
That's pretty cool.
and it's MG. It's the the RG1
Yeah,
Gramps.
that's cool.
But I got the Zagok and put the water slides on it, and it just the way that it changes it from looking like a cheap plastic kit to something. Maybe it's just because I'm looking at it through the lens of I've put my time and effort into this, and that sort of adds value to it.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
really,
I agree. I think they're brilliant. Yeah.
I like a Zaku or a Xeon suit with the kind of the white kind of edge lines. You know, like there's a Gok Char's. So Char, I haven't got one with me, but Char's skirt has got like the white lines, the white
Yes.
trim.
Like yeah. Yeah. I like that as well.
I
Yeah.
love that. I go feral for that. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but it just looks so good. Like you put any kind of high contrast decal on those suits, they just look so good.
Yeah. The real grade version, as much of it is it's like a hand grenade to build because you literally touch it and it just falls apart. But
Mhm.
the real grade version does that so well. It does it on the chest. It does it on everywhere. Like it's so heavily done like that, and it
Yeah,
looks so good. I love it. I think it looks brilliant.
yeah,
Yeah. So obviously, at the moment, with this podcast being this is our first one. We don't have a community segment right now, do we? So sadly, we can't do this part. But in the future, we're going to have a community segment for this bit. So if you do like it when you want to contact us in the future and send some questions, answer some stuff, give us some feedback on this podcast, we will, just go through it at this part, won't we, Gav? So that's our plan anyway for this part. As I said, this is our our tester run to see how we get on with it. But yeah, in the future we're gonna have a community segment for this part. So there you go. Do you want to go through news?
Absolutely, I want to go through news.
It's been a big news week.
What have we?
I
Road
don't
to
think we haven't
50.
got time. We haven't got a time to go through all of it, right? Like, there's so much we haven't not got time. But
I mean,
we can
I
touch on it
think,
quick.
yeah, I think there are definitely things that um we could speed through it, see how that
Yeah,
goes.
yeah.
I
Let's go.
think so.
We'll take turns. We'll do one each. So you go
I
first, and
mean,
I'll do the next one.
okay, so I mean, I guess it's yeah, Road to 50. They did the big the keynote or presentation, whatever you want to call it. They
Yeah.
what they're doing. They got April 7th is Gundam Day.
Gundam Day. Gundam Day. Whoa, it's going to be a place in Japan on that on April 7th. It's going to be a place to be. I'll tell you that.
Well, I thought when they said it, when they announced it, I think if I remember correctly, February 27th is Pokemon Day, right?
Yeah.
So I thought I saw it and I was like, well, Pokemon obviously is this enormous IP that it's like it's Everest. No one will ever be bigger than that.
No,
But
no.
this for me was Bandai going, let's try for a piece of it. Like let's try
Oh
some of
yeah.
the Pokemon secret sauce and see how it works. And let's have a
Well,
Gundam Day.
Gundam is Bandai's biggest moneymaker right now. So they're kind of be silly not to, right? Like
Oh
it's
yeah, for sure.
outdoing Dragon Ball. That's outdoing everything at the moment. Gundam is like
Mhm,
making money for Bandai.
mhm.
It's because idiots like us just keep buying the model kits and consuming
Yeah,
anything they do. So yeah.
yeah.
Road to 50. That's obviously in 2029 is 50 years of Gundam. So they're going to be doing like up to that date. They're going to be going, hey, what can we do? They're going to do a con, right? Are they announced where that is? Gundam
Oh,
Con.
it'll be Japan, won't it?
Oh, it's
Oh,
good. Yeah, definitely.
did they say Japan or did they say like Taiwan or somewhere? Where am I
I'd be
getting that
surprised.
from?
I wouldn't be surprised if they held it in the exact place that Shizuoka Hobby Show is in because their factory is literally there.
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't
not
know.
be surprised if that's there.
I mean, the dream would be if this gets big enough and it ends up being everywhere.
Yeah.
Great, we get one over here. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
that would be
Well, I
cool.
think there's plans. As far as I'm aware, they're planning on doing something in every country to celebrate in the up to the birthday. But what 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 the UK will get, we'll see. I suppose we'll see.
Mm.
You know
Permanent store would be good.
that would be good. Yeah,
A permanent store
Bandai
with
have
stock.
yeah. Well, Bandai have stores in the UK now, right?
Mm,
But there's no Gunpla in them, right? And yeah, they've kind of moved into like HMV and stuff like that now as well, which is weird. I find
mm.
that really
I was
weird.
surprised. Hobbycraft
Yeah,
does
yeah,
Gunpla. Yeah,
yeah.
for,
And they
for
do
some
deals
reason.
and stuff. Yeah, I try not to buy in places like that. Me personally, though, just I'd like to support specialists, like you said earlier. Someone's dream to own a shop. I'd try and support that shop. Me personally,
Yeah,
that's just always how I've done it. Yeah.
yeah.
Um, Remaking the original series, that's getting done. That's big. That's big news. They're gonna remake the original Gundam series. I'm excited for
Mm,
that.
I'm hesitant about that one, if I'm honest, because I watched it I watched it recently again, but I watched
Mhm.
it sort of hit and miss a while back, and the animation style is quite hard to watch. Like it
Oh,
is
it is.
dated
Yeah,
and it doesn't look
yeah.
good. And with modern animation compared to that, one is a lot easier to watch than the other. But my hesitance is I really don't want them to just use AI to upscale it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I agree with you.
I
Um,
and I don't know that and I mean obviously animation is enormous in Japan, so I don't
yes.
for a second I don't believe that they I don't want to believe that they're gonna just go, cool, just hit a button and it will just do it itself. Like
Yeah.
I want them to put the time and the effort and the almost the love into it.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Um, with me, how I saw it, this is what got me excited. Do you remember like they did them bits in G-Quox where they did the flashbacks and it was Garth fighting obviously with the scene with Lulu. Um, and I saw that and I was like, Jesus, like this would look amazing. We're seeing it here. This is like almost like a remake, and that was really like something. So I thought, in a whole series like that, I think would be really cool. And then the trailer for this event that's obviously happening at the moment, they like showed a bit of obviously a Gundam shooting out and taking flight. And I've never seen them use that art style that they used for that little trailer, and it was beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful bits of Gundam animation I've ever seen. So if they used that for the series, I would love it. I would absolutely love it. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I really
yeah,
liked
but
the
not just
animation
yeah,
style they did for the I can't remember what it was called. It was like a boy and his gumpler or something. It was
yes,
I
that was
that
amazing.
yeah, I loved it. That little clip,
Yeah,
I got first time I saw it, I got quite emotional because it
same.
is kind of
Yeah,
like as a parent, you watch it and you're like, that's how I look at my child, you know.
yeah.
And that really affected me in the best way. Like it wasn't. I really appreciated that. I think you know one of the. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat, by the way. Yeah, no, I think one of the things with Gundam is the nostalgia that comes with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Can you hit?
if I'm just very, very slightly, I'm surprised you can't hear mine because mine's in heat as well. So she's out. She's on the other side of the door. Yeah, like you said with that a boy and his Gundam thing. I was like, I watched that and I like I said, I got quite emotional as well for the sim because I was very young when I got into Gundam. I was one of them Toonami kids that got into Gundam Wing, and I was quite young. So like you said, when I see when that came up, I was like that. It's like I'm like me, because I love that. I think that was absolutely amazing. And speaking of obviously Gundam Wing, that's getting new material as well, which is really cool. I think. I I don't know if it's gonna be Frozen Teardrop, um, but it could be. We don't know. It could be something in between Frozen Teardrop. We don't. Could be totally new material, but it's getting apparently a new anime. Are you aware of what Frozen Teardrop is?
No, I'm not
So Frozen,
sorry.
so Frozen Teardrop. For I'll tell yourself now, and the listeners that might not be aware, is a manga which is set after the events of Endless Waltz. And it's the lead characters like sons and stuff, going forth and being Gundam pilots. Basically, I'm not going to go too into it, because I actually haven't read it myself. I can't because I have literally cannot get hold of it.
Mhm.
But I'm kind of aware of what it is about. Um, there's a really beautiful version of the Wing Zero in it, and it's just if you've probably seen it, it's the all white version of Wing Zero with more wings. That's the one from Frozen Teardrop. There's the Warlock Gundam, I believe, as well, which is like a just a totally hooded version of Death Scythe with two scythes. It's just basically more of what Endless Waltz was, and they've just put cloaks on everything and made them bigger. And yeah,
They've dialed
there's a
it up.
it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's a manga of that, and I don't know if it's gonna be that. I would like to think it is. But they could do something in between, the events of Bleeding to Frozen Teardrop, and then if it does well, maybe make Frozen Teardrop. But yeah,
Mm.
we're getting new Wing. Wing was for a lot of people, including myself, as I said, was their gateway into the Gundam universe.
Mhm.
So yeah, like I'm happy for that. I'm really really excited for that. But me personally, I can't wait. It's going to be coming in between now and obviously the birthday of Gundam. We will see this happen. I'm assuming. So yeah, I don't know how you feel about it.
I don't. I mean, I like it. I mean, like I said, it's all about nostalgia. I think.
Mm,
I haven't finished Wing. I think the problem is for me, it's I really struggle to. So there's Gundam and there's Transformers, and I think because
yes.
people that don't know much about either tend to get them confused.
Yes.
that really bothers me. And for some reason, Wing almost blurs the lines a little bit because of the way that they transform into planes and stuff, and that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
And
agree.
yeah, I don't know what it's a me problem. Don't get me wrong, I'm aware of it. But
Yeah.
I've never really been able to get on with it. Like Gunpla or Gundams with wings.
Transforming like Gundams that the gunpla that does that, I have no interest in building. I don't.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
feel like
well, to,
if you add that gimmick, it takes away from the quality of the
mm,
build. Me
yeah.
personally.
Well, to be fair, the Zeta does that. The
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm a hypocrite, and as I said earlier, I built the Endless Waltz Wing Zero. So it's not
Yeah.
like, I'm aware of them, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm just not a huge. I don't know. It's the same with Seed as well. I just don't like.
Mm.
Wings on Gundam don't make sense to me. I don't know what it is. They look cool, look really cool,
Yeah. Yeah. They look brilliant.
but I think it's just the by association. I know that the kits don't stand up because of them, so I think
Yeah.
it's partly that as well.
Well,
But
I don't know if you kind of can't tell because it's blurry, but I do have the MG there, and it's on a peg. It's on the pegboard on the stand,
yeah,
but it has to be there because it literally can't hold itself up. So,
yeah, mine is glued together. If it can't move, it's stuck in that kind of
yeah.
the pose when he blows up the bunker. The
Yes, the
yeah,
iconic. Yeah.
yeah, it's stuck in that. It can't. If it moves, it will fall apart. So it's just.
But let's be honest, who poses that mobile suit in any other way? Everyone does it.
It does it
It's
boggles
iconic.
my mind that it can't hold its guns, that it's balanced. It's
Yeah.
balanced, that if I flick it will fall apart.
So also we're getting new Speed Freedom Zero material as well. I don't know how you feel about that. I'm not a fan of Seed. And just it never clicked with me. I understand and appreciate people like it, but yeah, how do you feel about that one?
It's one of my blind spots. I don't know enough about it
Yeah,
to sorry, go on.
I just me personally, I just I don't know. Like I've watched the original Seed. I watched the Astray series as well, obviously, which are the I think that's quite good actually. But Seed Freedom, and that Eclipse and all that. Just yeah, it doesn't do it for me. I feel like that's and this is someone I shouldn't really say it because I love the UC line, but I feel like they just keep making for that universe and it doesn't need any more.
I know it's very, very, very popular in China.
Yes, they love it. Hence they've even got a statue of it, right?
Yeah, so I'm not. I Given the amount of people that are in China, I'm not surprised that they keep making it. So
Yeah. Yeah. It's
um
probably their second most popular IP in the world because China are just, you know, pushing it out
yeah,
there.
yeah, for sure. I don't, like I said, I don't really know much about it, to be honest. I've watched the first few episodes, but I
Mm.
always find with it, with the Gundam anime, the first few episodes are the hardest to get through because it sets up
Oh
so
yeah.
much, and if you don't know anything about it, it's a lot to absorb, and it's
Yeah.
always two warring factions, and why, like, who do the
Yeah,
politics
that
of
first
everything.
episode of Seed as well is heavy.
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah. The last bit of news. The Unicorn Gundam in Tokyo, Japan is going. He's gonna go come August this year. He's going, sadly. So yeah. How do you feel about that one?
um I I'm not. I mean, I'm not going to get to see it, so I'm
No.
sort of like meh about that. One of our friends has been to see it, and he did send me some really cool pictures. So I feel like by proxy, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Um, but to be honest, I know they'll replace it with something cool.
100% they're replacing that. No, that's not going. It's just getting
No,
replaced.
yeah.
That's what they need
Well,
to.
again, I think they'll replace it with something cool. But also, I think that if I'm being honest, the suit is half transformed all the time, and that always really
Yeah.
bothered me because I'm like, well, it doesn't, it's not authentic, that the
Yeah.
unicorn doesn't
Yeah.
like, and that's what I'm leaning into now because that's how I'm making my peace with not actually getting to see it,
Yeah. I get
and
what
then
you're saying.
hoping
Yeah.
that they'll replace it with something cool. But I've been enjoying seeing people get quite passionately
Um,
emotional about it.
yeah, yeah. I'm excited. Like as we said earlier, I'm going to Japan in on Saturday, so like 3 days from this recording, and I'm lucky. I feel really privileged and lucky that I'm gonna get to see it before it's gone, because it's something I've wanted to see for so long. I was upset that I never got to see the original RX-78 that was there. Um, so to know I'm going to see this, I'm quite happy. So yeah,
Yeah,
and I never got to see the one in Odaiba, not Odaiba, sorry, the moving one. I never got to see that either, and I really wanted to see that. So I feel like it's nice to I actually get to see it finally, like a
yeah,
suit, and knowing that I'm going to see it, and in 2 months from then it's gone feels really privileged, I suppose.
yeah. It's like a swan song, isn't it? I think
Yeah.
that, well, like you said earlier, the with it being their most popular IP,
Mm.
something else will replace it. Something, and we've got
What's your guess?
what I think that will replace it. Well, I think
Yeah.
I don't. I think the easy one would be Gramps because it's going to be the 50th. He's the OG.
Mm.
It's like,
That's my
how
guess. Yeah.
there's like a million Pikachu statues because it's just the most popular
Yeah.
Pokemon, but or perhaps the most well known. But I I was thinking the new, but then I was like, there's one in, I think
Fukuoka.
Fukuoka has
Yeah.
got a variant of the new
And
Gundam,
it's
so perhaps
it
not
points
that
up,
one.
right? Have you seen it? It moves and it points
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Very
it's very
cool.
cool. Some people have done some really, really good photos and sort of long shots of that. But
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
I think Charles Zaku,
That would be cool. I would love that.
because
If that
I
got
don't
announced,
think there are.
I would book a flight for that.
Yeah, I think that's an iconic suit. He's the most popular character. It makes
Mm.
sense. I think Charles
That would be
Charles
cool, yeah.
Zaku. Hmm.
Yeah.
I
There
think
is actually a very small uh Kazaku statue in Tokyo, but not many people visit it because it's out of the way. But there is one
how
there. And it's I think
what,
it's only about like 12 foot tall. It's not big.
oh
but
yeah,
and it's outside a shop in north of Tokyo. I am going to try and go to it. I do plan on that one when I'm there.
yeah.
But yeah, I personally think this is my guess. I think they're going to put the like you said they're going to put the RX-78 there again, but I think it's going to be the newer 2.0 version, and I think they will release a 4.0 master grade to go with it. That's my guess. Just
I think you,
putting it out there.
yeah, yeah.
And
You're
if,
probably right.
uh, yeah, and if I'm right, I think anyone who's listening to this and I get it right should pay for our flights to see it because we got it right. I think that's just fair.
Sure.
And if
Yeah.
it's not that, Bandai, you can steal our idea. They can steal our idea.
Well, I mean, they're yeah, yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd they'll peddle it as their own idea. But yeah,
Oh yeah, totally.
I think you're I
They
think
already
you're
know what's
probably
going
right.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
like how much speculation is around around what's coming next. I
yeah,
love it when it
yeah.
gets like that.
I do think maybe we'll see a third statue in Japan one day soon. I think I can see putting something up in north of Japan.
Hmm.
Me personally, I think because you've got Fukuoka, which is obviously the opposite side of the country. You've got Tokyo. I feel like the north needs something to not that it needs the tourism, but feel like it's a missed opportunity to not put something up there. And I can see it happening one day. Me personally.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah, it would be a shame not to. Me personally, you could even get away with moving the unicorn up there in years to come. Just move the unicorn up there and give it some new decals, which they are doing before it leaves. They're putting some new decals on it, apparently.
Well,
Yeah,
they'll do that and then release the kit of it with the new decals,
yeah, yeah. I know.
which is
Yeah, I don't know
I
when
think
that's happening
that's
though.
I think it's the last month or so. I'm
Oh,
not
that
sure.
sucks.
Whatever.
Yeah, they'll
Not
be
going to get
worth
to
a
see it.
fortune. They'll be
Oh,
worth a
for sure.
fortune. Yeah,
Yeah,
them
definitely.
scalpers are going to be laughing at us.
Yeah, no hobby is
Yeah,
safe.
yeah. So, do you want to wrap it up for now? We'll wrap it up. We've gone long enough, I think, for a first pilot episode. Do you think so, Gav?
I think so. Yeah, I think because
Yeah,
getting late as well, isn't it?
yeah. So, do you want to, you know, tell everyone where to find you, who you are, and on socials and so on?
Yes, absolutely. So, yeah, what's my oh yeah. So if you're on Instagram, absolutely feel free to follow me. It's at Spooky Golden Go, which is a Pokemon. Just so, if you manage to get through all of those steps and you find me, give me a follow.
Yeah, but you
See
are
what I'm up
obviously,
to.
I'm just gonna put it out there. You are a huge Pokemon fan as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's ironic. My Instagram, not that it matters, but my Instagram page started as a Pokemon fan account, and then sort of
Hmm.
as scalpers came for that hobby, I was like, forget that, I'm going into something else. And then I got to Gumpler, and now they're going for that as well. So I
Yep.
think whatever I seem to be interested in gives it the kiss of death, and scalpers go
Yeah.
for it anyway. So if you like the same things as me, stop, and then you'll get to enjoy those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you touch just gets cursed by scalpers.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can find me. I am Chubby Zaku on. You can pretty much find me on that everything. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube now as well. So yeah, that's us. That's been our podcast, guys. So if you made it this far, I just want to say a huge thank you. And yeah, we'll be back soon, hopefully, for another episode. Would you like to say anything?
One one more thing. I don't think it's
Yep.
fair to end without plugging Dan's code,
Oh, right, yeah.
Chavizaku10.
So Chubby Zaku 10% if you shop at Gunpla Limited UK. So yeah, if you're in the UK and use that store, we have a little discount code. Just my name, 10%. And yeah, you can get a little discount on all your sales there. It helps you, it helps me, everyone wins. So yeah, after all that, I suppose, do you want to say anything last?
Um, no.
So that's everything, yeah. So if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching and listening, I suppose, if you're on Spotify. And yeah, I've been Dan.
I've been Gavin. Thank you. I appreciate you listening to us.
Thank you very much, guys, and goodbye.